N-Power champion. Hello and welcome to glorious Moscow Raceway for a CA Staff Power Championship BMW Cup race. Yes? Are you ready? Let's go! Welcome to the action here in glorious Moscow. I am your commentator, Boris Lichanov, here with my co-commentator, Dmitry Panansky. Say hello!
Привет!
Welcome! Now, let us turn off music. I think they bought it, Doug.
Yeah, I think they totally believe,
We're totally Russians.
yeah, that everyone's going to fall for it.
Everyone's going to fall for that one. Anyway, welcome to the CA Staff Championship. Live coming at you from Moscow. This week's race is sponsored by Bears, as we're in Moscow. Bears are big, they're furry, they're quite dangerous, and they love honey. So they also sometimes are from Peru. So yeah, that's Bears.
I prepared myself for that little factoid about Peru.
Yeah. They also like marmalade as well as honey. Basically anything you can spread onto a slice of toast. That's what.
Finally connected up what you're talking about.
That's what the Bears like. Anyway, let's take a look at who we've got on track today. So we've got the one, the only, Deslav Baleski leading the pack in first place in qualifying so far. But hot on his heels. This is 700, nearly 800ths of a second. Is Peter Brophy. Absolutely storming pace from this man.
Two out in front, like Tim. The next one down the road is Tim Regal, over half a second behind.
Yeah. Here's Tim. Yeah, over half a second down the road there. So yeah, let's see. It's going to be interesting to see if the others can really keep up with this blistering pace from the two front runners.
I wonder if that's if those have been consistent laps from Brophy, or if that's a one-off good. Like if he can pull that out lap after lap, he could really challenge.
Yeah, seriously. It's going to be some really good battling, I think.
Speaking of which, hello Peter Brophy fan club. Right, welcome to the chat.
Yes, excellent stuff. Welcome to the chat.
Some of these corners look tricky. Like been watching in the pre-race stream of this. The people are struggling to hook some of these up. They're still figuring some of them out. Some very sharp corners.
I'm going to see if I can get the track map up. There it is.
Wait, look at that. So we are watching. Is it Tim Regal?
We're watching Tim Regal at the moment. Yeah.
So just going past the start-finish line on the right.
Yeah. Up to the big left-hander. And then you've got that long series of corners there. You see Costa, Kolyev, Towers, Ben Wood, Matt Perkins all going round at the moment. Then that really long straight, you can see Peter Brophy and Laszlo Vince just heading down that back straight to that tight left-hander back onto the start-finish straight there.
So where does that? As this one, Tim comes round. It's a corner that slowly brings you into a tight little S-bend.
Very deceptive corner, that one. And then up and around this kind of elongated hairpin, round to the left and onto that really long straight. It's going to have to basically put the pedal to the metal now, all
People
the way
cutting
down.
that curve a lot because they've really had some space picking up to that tiny hairpin.
Definitely, yeah.
Getting the good. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the good exits off that. God, that's a long straight at the end.
It's a really long straight. There's going to be some drag racing down there. Braking as late as you like. But yeah, let's before we before we head out of qualifying in 2 minutes, let's just check the pack. So Mooner is sitting pretty in 4th place. You got Peter Vernon here, sitting in 5th. Tom Constable, a return for him after last week's no-show. He's in 6th place. Ben Wood, Stefan Kolyev in 7th, ahead of Ben Wood in 8th. We've got Sam Prescott returning in 9th, just chilling in the pits. Then we've got Georgy Balabanov in 10th, Matt Perkins in 11th, Kevin Coster in 12th, Laszlo Vinch in 13th, Ian Towers in 14th. This is not the place that Towers is used to being in, really.
Yeah, that's quite out of position for him. And we're all very keen to see if Kevin Costa's race team have removed the controversial flux capacitor setup from last race, which did quite a lot of damage to the track space-time.
The governing body has also banned any flux capacitors in future races.
Yeah, it's like they said, I know we appreciate the creativity and innovation that this sport can produce, but honestly, stick to internal combustion, guys.
Yeah. Well, here we are. This is going to be your race 1. Bolevsky from Brophy, from Regal, from Yilmaz, from Vernon, from Constable, from Collier, from Wood, from Prescott, from Balabanov, from Perkins, from Costa, from Vinch, and then Ian Towers on the back of the grid.
And Mooner has moved up into 3rd place in the Drivers' Championships after last race weekend, overtaking Stefan Kolyev.
Let me just get the points up, Doug, and we can have a look at those. So, just wait until we get into the next session. We transition out of this screen into the 5-minute practice before race 1.
Particularly this screen seems to be struggling with who's in front, Tom Constable or Peter Vernon, because although Tom Constable has the faster time, it seems to have put him behind Peter Vernon. He may have something.
Very interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. What is it? I guess that's maybe a product of the UI not working properly.
It was flickering as well. All right, let's move on from that.
Okay, so let's take a look at the scores anyway. These are your drivers' scores so far. You've got Bolevsky sitting on 48 points. From Team Regal sitting on 42 in 2nd. Mooney Yilmaz up into 3rd on 38 points, but only 2 points behind Stefan Kolyev on 36 points. Peter Vernon only a point behind. Well, the two Peters actually equal on points, both on 35, taking those 5th and 6th slots respectively. Towers sitting there nicely on 31 points from his teammate Constable, who is on 24 points. Further down the field,
he dropped down from 4th place, having missed that race.
It did. It just goes to show, Doug, how crucial it is that races are attended, because you can lose out on a lot of points.
Rule 1: show up.
Yep, exactly. Ollie Salt then sitting in 9th now on 22 points, only 4 points ahead of Sam Prescott. In 10th, Kevin Costa in 11th, Georgy Balabanov in 12th, and then the last.
It's a triple. It's a triple for 12th.
It's a triple for 12th. Yeah.
Perkins.
Yeah, Balabanov, Pageman, Perkins, Laszlo. They're sitting in 15th on 9 points. Ben Wood 16th and 8 points. Adam Fielding, Javier Arell and Tom Burton haven't returned this race, so they are likely to stay on 3-0 respectively.
The only change in team points has been the unknowns getting ahead of the GAS racing team. Yeah,
there we go. There's the team points. So Pilati Racing pulling ahead with 86. Something Interesting Racing Team in 2nd on 75. The Magic Touch there. Not So Magic in 3rd place. Team XFS2. Oh, XFS? XF2. What XFS?
That's it. Yeah, we're not making that game anymore, man.
No. We need to get XFS out of my head. Right. Team XF2 Racing in 4th place on 61. The Unknowns coming up from 6th to 5th with 56 points, and the GAS Racing Team Gas is in last with 49.
can't get enough of that song.
Yeah, it's so good. You should talk to Ike about it. It's like his favourite song.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. when Ike loves a song, he loves the song.
Ike is one of the best people.
He's amazing. Such a cheerful presence around the studio. Ike and Jimmy.
Yeah. Big shout out for Ike, even though he's probably not watching. Stay cool, man.
Big up the Kiao in.
So yeah, we're looking at Kevin Costa currently. Well, no, we're not looking at Kevin Costa. We're looking at Bolevsky.
Yeah.
It was the UI not updating. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
The UI in this game is pretty shaky.
The UI in this game is not native to the game. It's coded in by a fan, which is why it falls over occasionally. But
well, lots of respect for the community effort.
yeah, big shout out to R3E Reality who provide this plugin. It's really, really good. Cheers, guys. Right. Oh yeah, we need to look at the weather.
Well, we do, yeah. Like
Yep.
crucial to the racing.
What is the weather like in Moscow? A chilly 20 degrees in the air. 29 degrees on the track though. Where did all that heat come from?
There's not volcanic activity around here, is there?
Might be nuclear activity, but yes, nuclear tarmac track, and then 1 kilometre an hour wind from some direction. I don't know which direction. We'll go with north.
1 kilometre an hour doesn't register much anyway.
Yeah, it's sunny, it's dry, it's Moscow.
Yeah. How's everyone in the chat? We've got quite a few people watching. We've got a few viewers by the looks of it. How's everybody doing? Who do you want to win?
Yeah, what's the what are your thoughts, guys? What are your picks for race 1? Speaking of race 1, here's Ben Wood, who's racing for Racing 1.
Wait, racing for Racing 1? Is he not in the unknowns?
Racing. Oh no, there was a team. Basically, all of these cars have teams.
Ah, fair enough. Well, there we go.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Race 1. Waiting for someone to come out of the garage. Seems to happen every race.
Who is that?
There is one person who I'm going to watch to see who it is.
I think they might have been Bilal.
Maybe. All right, I'm going to put my camera on Tim Regal. And it's go, go, go here at Moscow. Who's that getting a good start? That's Moona getting fairly good start there on the inside. Bit of a shunt there from Regal. Sends Vernon spinning. Oh, it's carnage. Brophy gets through clean. Kolyev, absolute disaster for Vernon, who got caught up in that traffic. Some big racing going on here. Kevin Costa in 8th place, nudges out Ben Wood.
Ooh. That was an aggressive move. That was brilliant.
Yeah, bit of bunting and boring there.
Bit of drift out of that corner to make that move stick.
Yeah, Tom Constable pushed down into 9th. That's we're looking now. The pack seems to have settled out. Your top 10 are Bolevsky, Regal, Yilmaz, Brophy, Kolyev, Prescott, Costa, Wood, Constable, and Perkins.
Dow's has made up 2 places from the back.
Yeah, good job, that man.
He's got a long drive ahead of him.
Yeah, he does have a long drive ahead of him.
Yeah, Pete Brophy 2nd to 4th. Yeah, afraid so, fan club. That was a shaky corner. Is that going to give Prescott a move on him?
Yeah, who's that going? That's a wide manoeuvre there from Balabanov at the back. Watching Costa now with Ben Wood behind him.
Back at him.
Yeah. See Maybe a swoop around the outside from
Ooh.
Ben Wood. Who's that going off? That's Constable, I think. Yeah, Constable with a big dive. Spin there from Towers. Peter Vernon also caught up in there. Laszlo's caught up in there. They all spun on that corner.
What happened to them all back there? Someone dropped some oil?
I think there must have been some sort of banana skins on the track or something. Yeah, everyone seems to have collected themselves, and we're back racing again. This is Pete Vernon now in 12th.
Level up in front, Towers behind. Constable's lost out to Perkins, but still only lost one, but he's lost a lot of time. Ooh.
Most definitely. Let's take a look now at the battle for 6th place. This is Kevin Costa from Ben Wood, from Sam Prescott.
Sam Prescott might have put a move on Wood there.
Yeah, it looks like Prescott's through.
Can Wood come back again? I don't think he's got the drive for it.
He's got Perkins to look to contend with now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a bit of a shunt there from Ben Wood.
Yeah, they both go a bit wide. Is that an opportunity for Perkins?
No positions lost, but it has allowed Perkins to get onto the back of Ben Wood.
Can he go around the switchback, perhaps? Not quite enough room. Oh, who's that wide?
Line. That's a wide line from Prescott. Drops a couple of places back through to Ben Wood and Perkins. Now up to 7th and 8th respectively.
This twisty that twisty section of the track really does throw them off, especially when they're fighting.
Yeah, most definitely.
They forget to brake.
We've got a challenge up the front. This is Pete Brophy going against Mooner now. Bit of a clip of the apex there, but it looks like Brophy's through, up into 3rd place.
Bolewski's getting away, but not too far away. Right.
Still
within range of a slip up.
Yeah, definitely still within touching distance there. So see if Brophy can get past Regal and start chasing him down a bit.
Brophy looks like I think he had some bad luck at the start, but it does look like he has got good command of this track.
Certainly got a bit of a mistake forced there from Regal, allows Mooner to kind of capitalise there, but it gets shoved out wide again by Regal, and Brophy loses out there because he followed Regal straight into that. So unfortunate there. I'm sure he'll get by. Another move coming up now. Can he get round? Pushes out Mooner wide. Mooner's gone too wide now. That's another position up for Brophy then. That's
it's going to go on for a bit. This is great.
Yeah, some pretty close racing here.
We're down the pack. Prescott still right behind Wood with Perkins right there. That's our closest battle right now.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that now. So we got Prescott trying to come through on Wood again. Oh, he eases off a bit too far.
I think he clipped the side of him and lost his momentum.
Most definitely.
He hasn't got room to manoeuvre. If they squeeze, then Perkins is right on them. Ooh, that's a bit of a drift from Perkins. Wood wide.
Very wide for Ben Wood there. Perkins he's trying to find a way through. You've got Constable there in the background as well.
The more they fight, the closer Constable will get as well. He needs this.
Definitely. Perkins trying to go... No, it's Prescott trying to go around the outside.
I think he's got...
No, shove back. Oh, no, a big collision there. Ben Wood into the front of Prescott.
Oh, they both lost out there.
But looks like Prescott's going to get back through on Wood. Perkins must be laughing.
Yeah.
All the way to the bank with those points. Excellent. Excellent for Perkins, but not so good for these guys. Oh, and Prescott's off. Maybe I don't know whether it's car damage or anything like that, but must have shaken his composure a little bit, having the repeated contact with Ben Wood. So it's also allowed Constable to capitalise. He's up to 8th now.
Well, Costa's just got past Koliev. We just saw them there in the foreground.
Yeah, so. There we go. Kevin Costa,
5th.
Actually having an absolute storm of a race since you removed that controversial flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Kolyev's trying to go back through, but can he make it? Probably not. Not got the drive. This track very tight. You can see Costa slipping about all over the place. But he's definitely got the drive right now. It's change up at the front. Pete Brophy's now into second place ahead of Muna. Tim Regal seems to have dropped back a little bit. He's still in third place though. You can see him in the back of your screen now.
Ooh, dropped back quite a lot. I wonder if he had a spin. That's quite a sudden gap.
Yeah, possibly there. He'll have to watch his back because Kolyev and Costa are on the way. Kolyev has gotten past Costa again. So now Costa's trying again to see whether he can get the late break down into the back straight. Yes, he can. Can he make it stick though? That's the question.
I think, yeah, Kolyev got the better drive out of that corner, but Costa managed to get into the right place to block him.
Yeah, Costa definitely sent it on that long straight, which has really put him ahead.
Kolyev went wide there as well, and that's given Costa a bit of breathing room to take the difficult corners without someone quite on your bumper.
Yeah, definitely giving him about half a car length, or a car length at the most.
That makes such a difference. Constable's nearly within half a second of Perkins, although that keeps bouncing up and down.
Yeah, let's take a look at that quickly. There's Constable, there's Perkins.
They're in the twisty section, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of touch on the gravel for Perkins. He goes wide. Can Constable take advantage of that and get some time? Good drive out of that corner if you go wide though, I guess. So let's see, that's Costa dropping back.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Don't know if he's got a problem or what, or whether it's a penalty or something like that.
Do we still have these slowdown penalties?
I don't honestly know if we do have the slowdown penalties, to be honest.
Would explain what happened to Tim Regal.
That might explain it, yeah. As you can see, the people in the back. You've got Matt Perkins on your screen now in 6th place ahead of Kevin Costa, Tom Constable in 8th, Pete Vernon in 9th, Ben Wood in 10th, Sam Prescott and Ian Towers battling it out in 11th and 12th.
Well, I think Costa was just having a right moment there. I think he was spinning out. Oh! Towers into Prescott.
Yeah, Prescott is not having a good race. Costa's not having a good race now either. Just trying to...
It's all falling apart.
Don't know whether it's damage or what, but...
He was...
Oh, a big spin there by Ben Wood.
Oh, wow.
Bit of a tap there. This is...
What is this area of the track? It's just throwing our drivers off.
This race is a bit carnage.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
Yeah, Towers now setting his sights on Costa, trying to get that 9th place.
Yilmaz still within half a second of Brophy. That battle is still going on.
Yeah, let's take a look at that now. Yeah. Muna is not going to let that go. He's going to stay onto the back of Brophy for the next 5 minutes of the race, I expect. And we all know Brophy is a very cool, calm, collected, composed driver. Doesn't break too much under pressure.
None more than Muna, who I think has probably spent more time than anyone else and are hounding Peter Brophy's bumper.
Most definitely. Let's take a look down the field again.
Towers looks like he's within reach of a move on Costa.
Yeah, looks like Towers is there. He's all over the back of Costa now. Prescott's still there, having a bit of a slide. Behind Prescott is Balabanov. Behind Balabanov is Wood, and behind Wood is Laszlo Vinch.
This track definitely has not agreed with Towers in quite a dramatic way.
Yeah, it's not his usual form. I'll give you that.
He's been challenging for podiums in some of the other tracks. This one just doesn't work.
Well, he came second in the last race.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, will we see a move on this? We've just seen a move from Pete Vernon on Tom Constable. Well, we just missed it, but...
I don't think it's over.
Yeah, there might be a few more corners left in this. The flash of the lights.
Flash of the lights, they know where they are. Oh,
yeah,
looks like Costa's wide.
Wide there for Costa. But
Wild is right, actually.
doesn't look like Towers could capitalise on that. He's blocking from Prescott there, trying to defend a bit.
Yeah, it's affecting the lines he's having to take because the defensive line, it's costing him the best racing line and best drive out of the corners.
Most definitely. Let's take a look at this this battle for second place here again. Moon is still on the back of Pete Brophy. We've got 3 minutes left of the race, Doug. What? Any last minute predictions?
I'm not sure of this, but I've been very surprised by some of the sudden twists of fate from those twisty corners.
Yeah, it's going to be if race 1 is anything to go by, race 2 is going to be carnage.
Yeah, that should be great. I'm curious to see, like, Pete Vernon is closing in on Matthew Perkins, who Matthew Perkins has done very well from like recovering the race, but that could be a change. Pete Vernon seemed to had some good momentum in these last few minutes.
Most definitely.
Constable.
Yep.
Because I think he definitely fell out of position ending up at the back as he did.
Oh, yeah, well, he was in 12th because he had that big spin on lap 1.
He had that big spin. This has been a really big recovery drive for him, and a very good one.
Very good drive there from Pete Vernon today. If he can get this place, that'll be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I don't think he'll catch Koliev. Like, Perkins himself is 8 seconds behind. Prescott and Towers will probably battle it out to the end.
I've just realised we've got no Ollie Salt. Where'd he go? Where's he gone?
Don't know.
I don't think he started the race.
No, I mean, he's in the chat, but... Ollie, what are you doing?
Shame, man.
Family Zoom quiz.
Oh, no.
Alternate commitments. You should have just streamed the race to them, mate. You know, for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a moment? He's for a switch back.
It's now or never. If Vernon's going to make his move, it will be in this last minute of the race. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, looks like we'll get one more lap here. Valesky's just passing the start-finish line now.
That was a wild line. Vernon there. Oh, but Perkins' positioning not great there. This is as close as Vernon has been, and he's got the better drive.
He's gonna have a go. Definitely got the drive there. Absolutely great overtake there by Vernon.
Yeah, he's just about.
Can he make it stick? He's got the road position. What to do is just keep it there. No!
Oh.
Goes wide. Perkins switches back on him, but he's got one more lap to try and make it stick.
Flash of the lights, we see you. I think the drivers will look back at these and think, what were my lines? There are lots of surprises. Oh, look at this. Constable's got a moment on Vernon.
Yeah, let's go back to this. Yeah, that's just allowed Constable to reel in Vernon, and yeah, Vernon lost a bit of pace off of that overtake attempt, and the constabulary is back.
It was a bit of a. I think it's flustered him losing that.
By the way, your winner is Balesky. Second place is Peter Brophy. Third place is Muna. Tim Regal in fourth. Stefan Koliev crosses the line all on his own in fifth. It's Matt Perkins in sixth, along with Pete Vernon in seventh, retaining that place from Tom Constable in eighth. Kevin Costa, after dropping
wild race.
Yeah, wild race for Kevin Costa, coming in ninth. Fairly good recovery there from Towers, coming in 10th. Sam Prescott, after a race of being crashed into, brings it home in 11th. Ben Wood comes
again
in,
another complicated race.
Yeah, and after crashing a lot, comes in 12th. You got Balabanov coming round in 13th, and Laszlo, after that big spin at the beginning, bringing her home in 14th.
And we've got some chatter in the pit discussions. So firstly, I think there may have been some contact between Peter Brophy and Tim Regal. There was an apology. I'm not exactly sure what for. And also, Yilmaz a bit had some technical issues where his steering wheel came loose, went off center.
I hope. I mean, props to him for not bottling it and bringing it home.
Yeah, podium still.
Yeah, podium still. That's very, very good. It's yeah. Hopefully the technicians can get that fixed for race 2.
That should be doable. Right.
So yeah, a 30-second penalty for Prescott there. Don't know why. But it doesn't change anything though. So
he stays in place. Stays in 11th.
Well, according to our UI, it doesn't change anything. It might have put him in last. As we go into our second warm-up of the day before race 2, let's take a look at what's going to happen. Yeah, so your top 8 for that race were Bolevsky, Brophy, Yilmaz, Regal, Kolyev, Perkins, Vernon, Constable. So Constable will be starting race 2 on pole from Vernon, from Perkins, from Kolyev, from Regal, from Yilmaz, from Brophy, and Bolevsky starting in 8th.
He will be. If Constable can get away from the pack in the early section before they reach the twisty section, then he can probably, whoever gets ahead there should really be able to get a gap, because that's a horrible place for combat, and whoever's in fighting is going to be slowed right down.
Yeah, that first corner is a doozy when it comes to contact, and as we saw in race 1.
It's so important on the first lap. But also even just that very first left. We've seen on many races when they're fighting, it's very distracting from the act of braking. And so I'm expecting to see quite a lot of people fighting their way right off the track.
Hopefully not, but we'll see, eh? I guess.
Could be fun to watch, though.
Could be fun to watch. I wonder when we're going to do a Wreckfest tournament.
Yeah. Feel like that must be on the cards for at least come springtime or something.
Definitely. Or maybe another Shortbread Cup style thing.
More Brophy fans in the chat.
I don't think
Chat.
I don't think Wreckfest has the same kind of broadcast UI that we have here, though, unfortunately. Yeah.
Might have to think of something. We can look into it, see if there's anything good for it.
Yeah. This is the man to watch. Pete Brophy did an astounding job of coming back in race 1 after dropping a few places at the start. If he can get a good start off the line in race 2, I'd say he has a very good chance of winning.
Yeah, he starts on the same row as Bolevsky. And so that opening fight, if they can, if he finds a way past a couple of cars that Bolevsky doesn't, then he's got a chance to keep ahead of him on the way up the order. But a lot of that has to go right. And having fun there, Towers.
Yeah, Towers having a bit of a moment there.
You wonder if it's the fact that this track is super heated from underneath that maybe seems to do something to these tyre compounds, or maybe the air temperature is just.
Well, I mean, if anything, it would make the track stickier.
Yeah, true. So what is? It's just these corners break them kind of standards in these guys' heads for where these apexes are. I mean, it's a demanding second sector that.
Yeah, that long straight coming into that corner Now you see Towers in the background just coming round. There he is. Like you see, Towers goes a bit wide. You're carrying so much speed out of that long straight. It's a job to know where to stop. Then most of these corners are long, sweeping, and also crucially tighten. And that's the kicker. A corner that tightens halfway round is a lot more deceptive than your standard garden variety corner.
Brophy wiggling his way around that last one.
Yeah, I just seen we got 16 people on stream. So hello Twitch.
Everybody. Привет from Moscow.
Yes. Who's your pick for race 2, Twitch? Silence.
I should learn some more Russian. Do you want to know what, like, Privyet being, I think it's just like hi. Do you want to know where I learned that? Overwatch.
Oh really? Did you learn
Yeah.
Privyet? I learned the word Privyet from at university because my friend Tom had a bunch of Russians he used to go drinking with. So every time he came back to the house, he'd just go Privyet.
Ah.
I was
I learned it from when you're playing Zarya and you use the hello emote. She'll just wave and go, Privyet!
that's awesome.
So, yeah. It's also how I picked up Ni Hao for Mandarin. It's May.
Yep.
Or Satan.
Multicultural Overwatch. All right, we're going into race 2. 30 seconds until race 2.
Who's our P6?
If someone gets out of the garage. Yeah, whoever's P6 is holding the race up.
Vernon had a good command of the circuit when he was facing the right way, so he has actually got a really good chance to get in front and stay there.
I think that might be Muna who's holding us up.
We're missing that.
Oh, there he is. Yeah,
there he is.
Probably just last minute calibrations from the pit crew.
And the steering wheel back in center.
Yeah, we're going to put the camera on Kolyev. And it's go, race 2, Moscow! Let's see, Constable gets a pretty good start. That's Vernon on the inside. Can he take advantage of that? No, that's a lot of shoving around. Oh, Kolyev, big spin there from Kolyev. Smashes into Bolesky.
Oh, that's drama.
Tim Regal there, getting through. He's up into 4th. Muna manages to get through well. Costa. Bolesky back in last place.
Don't see that much.
You don't see that much, I tell you that much. Absolutely massive moment there from Kolyev, losing it and just crashing straight back into the pack. So let's see. We got a bit of a... Oh, that's Kevin Costa on the inside of Brophy there. Trying to nudge his way through.
That's quite a physical overtaking method.
Yeah, most definitely.
Contact sport, mate.
Yeah.
Well, don't speak too soon, Panda. Like, you know what he's like.
So it's Constable from Vernon, from Perkins, from Regal, from Brophy, from Costa, Ben Wood in 7th, and Ian Towers in 8th place. That's your top 8 currently. You can see, I think
Regal's
that's...
having a go at Perkins. He's got a good chance on him as well.
Let's take a look. Here's Tim Regal, the man in 4th. Looks like Perkins is moving over.
Yeah, he's... I think... Was that deliberate, or did he just psych out of that corner?
Maybe a penalty, I'm not sure. Or maybe just lost it a little bit.
Now, this will probably be a good battle for a while. Like Brophy once again catching Regal.
Yep.
With that one exception where he forgot to actually start, Tim Regal is a very good starter in these races.
Definitely, yeah. He's doing really, really good work out there on the track.
It's like Towers is having a go on Ben Woods.
Yeah, I think he might have him there. You can see Towers getting back into a more consistent drive now.
he did well out of those starting battles, and these. Well, let's see how well he can keep these lines.
Oh, that's a big shove. That's Costa into Koliev.
Oof.
Fierce. There's Laszlo's there as well. Like, let's go back and take a look at this. Drama on the track today.
I wonder if Laszlo's thinking if these two take each other out. Oh,
Laszlo's taken out Koliev.
Oh, he'll do it himself. Yeah.
Pit maneuver. Bolevsky's through though.
Yeah. 3 down, 10 to go, and 12 minutes to do it.
Yeah. In the words of Goldberg, Kevin Costner, you're next.
I have no idea what that's a reference to. Right.
It's a wrestling thing.
Ooh. Yilmaz is right on Prescott.
Yeah, you got Towers and Wood going at it again. Neck and neck down that long back straight. Who's gonna lift off first? It looks like Wood might.
I think he's trying for a different line.
He went for that different line, got the drive out of the final turn to get that drive on Towers.
That worked. That's impressive.
Yeah, Towers was too busy defending his line to see the slingshot.
I think with I think he's a bit rattled, because he's.
Oh, spin there from Towers, no!
He's entirely rattled. Oh, hard luck, mate.
Right, let's look. It's Brophy and Regal. They're going at it tooth and nail.
Here we go.
Brophy is well close.
Vernon's only half a second off Constable. This top 4 is going to be a fight.
Most definitely. Constable doing a great job out there, staying ahead of Vernon, but maybe I spoke too soon, Doug, because it looks like Vernon is side by side with Constable.
Vernon's got a very good command of this circuit, and
I think unless Constable can go for that cutback, then he's trying his best. Oh no, it's a spin for Constable, but he manages to hold it.
It's a wobble, but not a spin.
Bit of a wobble.
Good catch. Oof.
But now he's got Regal and Brophy to contend with.
This track is challenging even our best racers.
Yes, most definitely.
So this is very good news for Peter Vernon, because we saw how much he ate up over half the track, I think, in that other one.
Well, it looks like Costa and Wood are going at it. Bolevsky's there as well. Oh, a bit of a spin there from Ben Wood that allows Bolevsky to get through. Up into 5th place now. This is a absolutely crazy drive from Bolevsky.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it?
Didn't take long at all.
Now here's the thing. Okay, he's 10 seconds down the road from Peter Brophy at 9 minutes 10 seconds. Remember that, chat.
Yeah.
9 minutes 10 seconds. Let's see how long it takes him to catch up to Peter Brophy. Now, the advantage is Brophy is fighting Constable, and Tim Regal seems to have got past Constable as well.
Yeah, Constable dropping a few places there, but that's also allowing Vernon to eke out a bit of a lead now. So
black wheels of Bolevsky in the back there.
Yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. He is like a shark in a paddling pool, that man.
He is.
Brophy doing a great job of staying on the back of Constable.
Yeah, Constable's done well, but these guys are... Oh, wow.
Starting to lose a bit of pace.
Yeah, he's not quite got the command of this one that these guys around him have.
Yeah, Constable goes out wide. I think that Brophy's going to get by. Yeah, up into 3rd place for Pete Brophy.
Constable just lost a little bit at the back end there. I wonder if also some of this is like some of the command of these cars, because I think actually no, these guys were. I'm thinking of Mercedes and things. I can't remember who was in the. Did we have anyone in BMWs last season?
We did, yeah. So I believe Vernon was in the BMW.
Yeah.
last
'Cause it's-
season.
Yeah, because he was struggling in that last season to keep up with some of the others, but it seems to be his familiarity with this car, maybe one of the things that's really let him challenge for so much more this season.
I think you've obviously got to remember, Doug, as well, that the BMW that Pete Vernon was driving before was about 20 years older than the one he's driving now.
Ah, right.
So they're not exactly the same car, because they were doing a DTM 92 or DTM 82, I can't remember which one. But spin there for Regal,
Oof.
allowing Constable to get on by. That's Regal. He can't get out of the gravel.
He's found his way out, but look who's going to come past.
Yeah, Bolevsky. Well, Bolevsky's already by.
I'm gone.
He's there. He is there. He's 4 seconds now behind Constable. That took him three minutes to gain 4 seconds thereabouts.
Yeah, and the battling is easing off. So Brophy and Constable are probably going to have a purer pace now.
Most definitely.
Wood and Prescott taking him on that, taking the inside line, getting him past him.
Wood and Prescott have been having a big old Barney throughout both races. We've got Mooner stacked up behind him as well. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if his wheel's still playing up, because I was kind of expecting him to be a bit past. It's a busy battle to get by.
Most definitely, it's going to be quite physical, this one, as we've just seen there. Ben Wood with a big shunt up the back. That's going to impact his safety rating. Oh, and into Yilmaz as well.
Yeah, Mooner's no stranger to combat in these races. He's not so easily thrown off track.
He's got his elbows out at the moment.
He's forcing his way past.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He is
3-car combat.
Over the grass for Ben Wood. Looks like
is in there as well now.
Yeah, Yilmaz is just like, this is my place, I'm having it. But Wood gets by again. Squeezes it by.
NASCAR.
This is like NASCAR. I think Ben Wood's got a big set of elbows.
He has at that. Trying that inside line there. I think Mooner's trying to switch back on him.
Yeah, let's go on board now with Mooner.
Right, how does he do this?
He's going to try and get by there. Ben Wood's just in the way. There's not that much room on the track to kind of get around.
Most of the moves around here are made by someone going wide, or is this a moment? No, you don't get a line from that.
Oh, but he's let Perkins through. Oh, and
Towers
Towers comes, slams on through. Oh, and Ben Wood spins.
Oh, that's Ben Wood out of the battle. But hello, Matt.
Yeah.
welcome to whatever
Perkins
this
is there. Towers is there. Perkins can buy it. Perkins can buy it. Towers is just like, nah, mate, I'm gonna have that place.
And now he's out in front of him.
He's crashed into the back of him. He's done him. Oh no!
I think he hit.
He smashed into the back of Towers.
Is Perkins kind of caught Towers between himself and Yilmaz as well? Oh well, that was always going to end in tears.
Drops about 5. I think it has ended in tears. But yeah, there you go. There's Perkins off scot-free. We'll see what the old adjudicators have to say about that.
That was
Meanwhile,
Inwood safety rating.
Bolevsky's past Constable.
Well, there it is. 3.5 minutes to go.
Brophy is also past Vernon.
Oh, Vernon must have had a moment, because I didn't really see the closing in stage.
Oh, we were too busy watching the cacophony of.
That was worth watching.
Of crashing it was, to be honest. It was quite entertaining. But yeah, now Brophy has the cleanest of clean airs. He can start to stretch out a little bit. Bolevsky's got 3 minutes to take this race, if he can.
He's got 2 Peters to do it. Now, if Brophy can stay far enough away from Vernon that he doesn't have to switch his line for a defensive one, maybe he can stay ahead of this. If he can force Vernon to battle Bolevsky instead of himself.
This is true, but all the time Bolevsky is catching
Benwood's got by Perkins again.
I think that any kind of pressure from Bolesky will force Pete Vernon to slow down and have to defend. So Brophy might be able to just get away. We'll see what happens though.
Needs 2.5 minutes of good laps to make this work.
Ooh, bit of some diving lines there from Vernon, trying to get the drive out.
That's put him right back into the clutches of Bolesky.
Yeah, he's in Bolesky territory firmly now.
Hang in there, says Pete, says the chat.
Well, he's got 2 minutes to hang in there now. That's probably another 2 laps.
I think Bolesky's going to try a line on this corner.
Let's take a look at him. Yeah, not quite. Vernon's still got a bit of pace there.
Oh, can he really go around the outside on this?
He's doing his best. He's going to get edged out by Vernon. But he's forcing Vernon to make moves like that.
Oh, and then he can just block the track and take the line back.
Yep.
He's made it. He's done it.
Saying that, though, Brophy has been able to capitalise off that. 2.5 seconds now ahead of Bolesky.
Right, a minute till he does it.
Brophy doing a great job there. He just needs
to hold up for 1 minute?
He just needs to get away. I think he can, to be fair.
Is this what it takes to beat Bolesky in a race? You got to spin him out to the back of the grid at the very beginning.
This is an incredible drive from Bolesky. All hats off.
You can't fault what he does in these cars. It's unbelievable.
We will have one more lap.
There aren't many battles going on. Although, I say that Perkins and Collier are having a go. Matt Perkins has dropped back a lot. I think he must have had a moment. He's in 11th now.
I don't think Bolesky will be able to make up the time. We've got 10 seconds left to race distance. That's about half a lap's worth.
So Koliev on Balabanov.
It's Koliev. Koliev from Balabanov, and then Perkins behind. Towers not having a good time there. Now in last place. Constable still driving a great drive in 4th.
So survived this track.
Yeah. Talk about survivors. Mooner is still going there in 6th. Great race from him.
God, he's had
trying to
go to the right gauntlet.
Trying to deal with the two of the most two of the drivers with the biggest elbows out there.
Yeah. That was like 4-way car contact earlier. It's unbelievable. Right,
yeah,
let's watch up front.
So yeah,
checker flag.
Your winner is Brophy. Peter Brophy.
He's done it.
What a great race there from Peter Brophy, coming up from 7th on the grid to win it. From Bolesky, who had a tremendous spin at the beginning and managed to cut his way through everyone to get back up to 2nd. Pete Vernon, a very valiant drive there in 3rd place, leading the race for most of it, but just not quite getting there in the end. Tom Constable, an absolutely stellar drive from him as well, starting 1st on the grid, only dropping down to 4th. Great racing there from Constable. Tim Regal, unfortunate spin for Tim there, but otherwise a solid race. And then Mouna Yilmaz coming in 6th place after a bit of trouble down the pack, pulling off a very, very strong drive. Sam Prescott and Ben Wood ending up in 7th and 8th. I don't know what's happened here. These cars
he's going home. He's going home.
He's out of there.
Back to Australia.
Yep. And there's
and Ben Woods following him, I guess.
Yeah, he's going.
It's a popular route. What is actually happening?
It's New Zealand, by the way, Doug.
Ah, right.
That's what he's aiming for. Anyway, Stefan Koliev has fallen through the track. Matt Perkins too. Georgi Balabanov. Yeah. Laszlo's just a grain of dirt. Kevin Costa's fine. He's just sitting there. And Towers, of course. Unfortunate race for Towers. Got shoved around a lot. Hopefully the next track will benefit him a bit more. This one was a tough one, I think, for him. So yeah, absolutely brilliant racing there from everyone.
That was some carnage.
Some absolute carnage. Brilliant to watch. I hope you guys have had fun in the chat. Thanks for joining us at Moscow. When is the next race, Doug? Let's have a look.
The next race, I believe, is next week at Brands Hatch.
Next week at Brands Hatch. Join us for tea cakes at Brands Hatch as we take on this classic track. I think is it the club circuit as usual, or is it something a bit longer?
It's probably the club circuit.
Probably the club circuit. We'll know when we load up next week. Anyway, join us at the same time next week for this championship, CA Championship CA Staff Championship number 3, BMW M Sport Championship. Join us then at 8 p.m. same time next week. Take it easy, guys.
Das Vidania.
Yeah, das Vidania. I've been Ben, and Doug's been Doug.
Well, have we? Have we now? You've been Boris.
I was Boris for about 2 seconds at the start. So.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you next week. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.